トランク、この先を見ろ。まだ見ぬ敵を、宇宙最強。お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば誰にも負けることは許さん。
俺超えてみせます。目の前の敵も父さんも。
マキがあんたに渡してって。
やらなければいけないんだ。俺がこの世界に生きる人間として。
Alright, so we are here with the newest Carnival LR Super Saiyan Trunks Future. Sword of Hope Trunks. Hope at the end of a deadly showdown. He's super physical. He leads two time travelers 200%. We're on his team here. I did pull him. Now I do actually have two dupes in him, but this video will just be his 55% showcase. So let me go over him, we'll talk about him, and then we'll see what he can actually do here. So his 12 key Flash Blade, 30% attack and defense for one turn, solid super attack effect. That's the bare minimum we're looking for here, is 30% attack and defense these days. 18 key stacking defense and then 50% attack for one turn, solid. We like that. Okay, let's go into his passive. The hope of the residents of this planet. Okay, sure. Activates entrance once only. It's just no condition, just activates. Also, I think the entrance is pretty good. I like this OST. I think the animation actually looks pretty good. And when paired with the voice acting, it's quite good because, to be honest, this Trunks' animations for the most part aren't that special. I mean, again, I do like his intro. So, his intro gives him 3 key and a guaranteed additional that has a 70% chance to be a super for the first 4 turns. Okay, solid. Good super attack effect. Or a good ability, right? Now, 70% chance to super attack, we know how good that is, right? Beast Gohan, the 8th anniversary LRs, even World Tournament Goku has a 70%. Now, his doesn't matter as much because he doesn't get defense, while the Z Duo, the GT Duo, and Beast all need that 70% to proc. World Tournament Goku, not so much. So, 3Q 150% attack and defense. An additional 100% attack on super. That's good. Obviously, he's going to hit very hard. Would have liked if he got defense there personally, but it is what it is. Gets an additional 1 key up to 5, and defense up 10%, up to 50%. With each attack performed, so has to do a bunch of attacks. That's fine, they don't have to be super attacks. The next part, however, reduces damage received by 10% within the same turn with each super attack performed up to 30%. So if you could get the additional from his intro, right? And if it's a normal, he is going to build up passively his stats, but he's not going to build up his damage reduction. So for the turn, so that's not great. Anyway, he gets another 100% attack on super. And an additional has a high chance to be a super when you're attacking slot 2 or 3. And then from turn 5, he gets a high chance to additional super as well. Well, it's a guaranteed additional with another high chance to be a super. So a lot of chances to super here with Trunks. That's just how he rolls. To get a standby where he can charge the Sword of Hope, it's just his 5th turn, which is not too bad. Standbys for 4 turns and increases charge count by 1 per attack performed by allies, including himself. So, he's on a bunch of teams. His link set is Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Super Saiyan, Dismal Future, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Now, Trunks is actually a unit you want to link level because Royal Lineage and Dismal Future both give extra key, I believe. Yeah, both of them give extra key when they're linked level 10, so that is important. Now, Trunks isn't really going to struggle for key, but the extra key is definitely helpful. Anyways, let's get in here. This is my Trunks. We can link him up with Vegeta and Trunks. They share every link except for one. Golden Warrior for you and Saiyan Warrior Race for them. Let me turn this off real quick. Trunks also is getting 50% support from Mai on this turn. So he's starting at 217. Now, as you can see, that defense level is bad. Now, he can get the damage reduction. And he's going to get a defensive stack. And then each of his 12 keys that he gets is also giving him 30% defense. So he can get to a pretty respectable level. But a good opening turn for him, for sure. Like, his opening turns are going to be weak. In terms of build, it's quite difficult, right? Because you could build him additional because you want him to get all these attacks in, right? But again, you could also build him crit because he's doing all these attacks, so you'd want to see him crit. on them. And then also argue dodge, because he can't eat these big super attacks from these big bosses, even if he gets the good luck, right? So, you know, there's definitely multiple ways to build Trunks here. 9.9. Okay. Now again, no crits or no additional, or no crits I should say, are super effective against all types. He does have a lot of additionals. Here's the 70% chance, 6.1. Again, now he has 20% damage reduction. He has a high chance coming right here, which is a normal. And then he could do hidden potential, which he does not do. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad opening turn from Trunks, to be fair. Do keep in mind his 18 key did give him a defensive stack as well. So that is valuable, right? Defensive stacking on a unit like this could be good. Now we're going to ignore the friend Trunks right here because he is what is it called? He's 79%. Now mine is also going to be 79%, but not for this 55% showcase. So we're going to kind of ignore what this Trunks is doing. Okay? We're not going to ignore this Trunks though. This bozo right here. Thanks a lot. This is going to hurt. Yep. Thanks, buddy. Anyways, ignore Tech Trunks as well. Just, I hate Tech Trunks. Anyways, he's dead. I mean, that's a cool shot. I like that. Anyways, here we go. Most of our HP is instantly gone, thanks to Tech Trunks. Okay, so my Trunks is now at 390 at the start of turn. Like, that's better, right? Again, he's going to get a defensive stack. He can do a bunch of supers here and all that, so let's just see what we can do. I'll grab these AGL orbs, clear that field a little bit. I mean, being a good linking partner with Vegeta and Trunks is definitely good, right? Because again, Vegeta and Trunks are still one of the best units in the game, so being a good partner for them works. Now, the only problem with this little set of Vegeta and Trunks and LR physical Sword of Hope Trunks is that Sword of Hope, when he goes into standby, actually wants to be in slot 1, which obviously Vegeta and Trunks also want to do. So there's a little bit of a clash there. 8.7 from Trunks. No offensive support right here. Again, he could super 4 times. Here's the first one. 70% chance fails, okay. He has a high chance. That one procs. 5.39. Again, like, if these are all crits or whatever, like, this is going to do a lot of damage. Like, I can see the crit build. And then, okay, 5.6. Like, again, I see the vision with, like, basically every build for this Trunks. For myself, I think I'm going to go with probably the full crit build. Crit, additional, and then 3 dodge, I think. It's probably what I'll do. I do love 3 dodge, so we'll definitely do that, but yeah, I think that's probably the strategy here. We can put Tech Trunks in slot 1. He's healing straight away. I mean, he's probably going to get clowned anyway, just knowing my luck. 378. Great defense, man. Awesome. Alright, let's see what Trunks does. Okay, by the way, I'm just saying, if Tech Trunks dies right here, I'm leaving this in the video. I'm leaving it in. We'll come back in, but his death will be, it will be remembered if he dies right here. Is he really going to live in Super Ray? No, he's not, okay. And he would have dodged, okay. I was going to lose it, man. I was not going to be okay if he actually just folded right there. Okay, nice. Anyways. We can stand by now, right? It's turn 5? Yes. We'll stand by, right? We'll just instantly stand by here. They're still guarding in this turn anyway, so they're fine. And we can kind of show off what Trunks' standby does. Again, that animation isn't the cleanest, but I do like some of the shots in it. And I also just enjoy the OST that they picked. So let me talk about standby Trunks right here. So he keeps his super attack effects. He can still super attack, right? Like the kind of the GT standby. Like Vegeta can still attack, so can this Trunks. But Trunks has a lot more going on than Vegeta does. So 12 key and 200% attack and defense. And he gets 150% attack on super attack. So again, support makes him go nuts. Gets a guaranteed additional. Oh, sorry, no. It has, yeah, guaranteed additional has a 70% chance to be super. And 50% of damage reduction. For 1 turn, that's start turn. So that's his opening turn right here. He guaranteed guards. And gets a guaranteed additional. Has a 70% chance to be super. When in slot 1. So, okay. Guaranteed additional with 5 more key spheres. And then randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. Now again, we can build up this meter right here. That's going to build up his spirit sword. Or sword of hope, we should say. Now to do that, again, we have to do super attacks. And his own super attacks do count right here. So we could go pretty nuts right here. Let's see what we can do. Again, he's guarding and 50% damage reduction right here. So yeah, this is nothing, obviously. Yeah. He can still stack defense right here. So 10.2. He's got 70% chance to additional super coming in right here. There's one. There's a 70%. We have another one. Like that one procced. Then we have a guaranteed additional after this as well. Because we got 5 key spheres. Pretty good. Hidden potential, we did get it. Nice, okay. Now keep in mind, it is charge meter for Sword of Hope. I'm pretty sure it's just attacks. It's not super attacks. I'll double check the wording, but I'm pretty sure it's just attacks. And if it is just attacks, like even this is still charging up the Spirit Bomb, right? Which is obviously super valuable. Okay, Bardock, you're not going to fold right here, right? Physical Bardock wouldn't do me like that. My homie Physical Bardock. Yeah, he's that guy. Alright. And yes, it is just attacks, right? Yeah, attack. So that's fine. We can keep this this train going over here. Tech Trunks does have a bunch of additionals as well, right? So that is good. I can give this to the Sword of Hope right here, and then we can grab this. I mean, Cell's probably just dead here, huh? It's very unlikely he survives Tech Trunks and Physical Trunks. They do share 6 out of 7, right? Obviously, the only difference is legendary power. Okay, cool. Again, I don't like this Tech Trunks that much, but he's around. He certainly does exist. Alright. You do your thing, Sword of Hope. Okay. That's a high chance. That's another high chance right there. And then that's hidden potential. Nice. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the standby only lasts for 4 turns, so by the time we come back out of this, he won't actually be in Sword of Hope form. So it's best to just pop it now. Yeah, we'll just pop it. So we got 14 charges in it, and again, this is why, again, another reason I think crit could be useful is because you could supercharge this. But anyways, let's just see what we do with this. How much damage will this do? Because if it crit, it would do a lot of damage, but no crit, so we'll see. Only 14 charges still did 10 million damage. Yeah, like that's... I think we can just see that right there. Like, this Trunks hits very hard on that Sword of Hope. So, like, again, if you have more dupes in him, and then you give him crit, like, that Sword of Hope is gonna do craziness. I mean, this is fine. Like, we don't have to worry about Vegeta and Trunks. Yeah, 90k. Sure, whatever, Bozo. But yeah, I mean, we're seeing that, right? Like, Vegeta and Trunks, or not Vegeta Trunks, Sword of Hope Trunks can do big, big damage. Alright, let's see how he does in this turn. Max key. 9.98 again. So, here he goes. He's got a high chance right here. There we go. And then he has another high chance as well, because it's past turn 5. Yep. And then he's building up damage reduction for the turn with each of these as well. Like, again, on a turn like that, Trunks looks really good. Like, we can see that. But, again, how often is it, you know? Now we can stand by with this one as well. I'm not going to play the animation, but we will do it. Just to get, you know, more Trunks footage in here, I suppose. Grab this. We can grab that. And we can grab this. Yeah, super Trunks, man. Go ahead. Like, in standby mode, he's ridiculous, right? Like, in slot 1 on his opening turn, standby is just... It's dumb. He does crazy damage. Like, what I'm thinking... Because, again, his standby only lasts 4 turns, right? It's not... What am I trying to say? It's not 5 or whatever. It's only... With it being 4 turns, I think what you'd probably want to do with this Trunks, even though he wants to be in slot 1, so he can do this, right? And have his damage reduction as well. And the additional. I think he's honestly to float him. Because if you float him, you'll get an extra turn of other units attacking first, right? To build up his Spirit Sword. Or, not Spirit Sword, Sword of Hope. I keep mixing that up. But that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I might experiment with that, see how that kind of plays out. But that might be a way of doing it. Okay, this Trunks triple super right here. Started with 800k. This cell won't kill him. Quad supered, okay. This cell does do over 1 million, but Trunks is very close to 1 million defense right now, if not above it. So if he supers this guy, he will definitely live. He might even tank double digits. He didn't super, okay. Well, you lose. I mean, it's over. It doesn't matter. Active skills charge this as well, right? They should, but let me just check. We're at 10 charges, now we're at 11. Yeah, okay, it does charge it. Makes sense. But was just wondering. On this turn, what is Trunks' defense? Yeah, okay, it's 900. Well, that's with the Father-Son Gallic Gun, but he is at 900k defense, right? Yeah, I mean, there's no way Cell lives this, right? Guaranteed crit? Dokkan mode? No way. I won't tap it, but he's not gonna survive. Trunks did look good here, right? This is just kind of an initial look at him, kind of to give my thoughts. During the World Tour, of course, his dupes will be put in. He'll be at 79%. Oh, is he gonna live actually? If they do an additional, he'll live. Okay, Trunks gets to finish it. Nice. 8.7. So yeah, we'll put his dupes in. We'll probably build him full crit, and we'll see how he does. But with that said, let me know what you guys think of the new Carnival LR Sword of Hope Trunks. And with that said, I will talk to you guys later.